morning. So, we have good news. I have demos again. But, all seriousness, we have a few equipment that I want to talk over about what we are investing into right now. One of them is a flex draper header that we bought. So I can't really say we're investing into it anymore, but we have, because you guys know, the last 2 years we've been running our auger style headers, which is what's hooked up to 9870. Now, I did not purposely hook up the 9870 to this header just for showcasing. We just got the phone call that the headers are over there out in the field. We're not going to be running the 9870, I don't think. But we will open up a few of these fields just to test them out and seeing what they're like near home. I got trucks already out in the field, and we're just gonna get going. So I'm excited. Here it is, the brand new S780. It has everything that you can ever dream of for a combine. We have two headers here. I know what you're thinking. Why no? I gotta shut that tractor off. That's annoying. No, it's not even that tractor. No, all seriousness, we have two of these headers that we'll be running. That one I did buy. It's the carry wind system. Now, I know what I told you guys in the time-lapse video. It's that machine running. I know what I guys told you. I would replace the other FD header with this one. And I did. Full on. It's a carry wisdom. Carry is a brand now for platforms. So that's very nice. And also, we now have the reel that flips over like I want. So we got the demo one over there. We're going to run it with this S780. But before I do that, before we even open up the field with it, I'm going to try out this one with the wind system. So we're going to go ahead and hop in this brand new combine. If I can even get in there. And the door and everything. It's just beautiful. Well, it's super nice. I changed my mind, so Nate decided that maybe it wasn't a good idea to do that and to use the wind system because we're going to be using on our other S780 and the 9870. Because our other S780 is right now doing a little fixie-rooies at the dealer, even though it's on our farm. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to just try out a field that I think is down there. Yep, it is. It's not too far away, but we're also going to, before we even do that, we're going to try out this field. So we're going to open it up, and we're going to see what brings us. That's very interesting. We had a water spot. So what I will definitely say about this machine is that the way it runs, it's very smooth. There's a lot of different angles and stuff, and it's not at all having any trouble. Now, I love the draper belt. This draper belt has with the plates and stuff, you can see the header moving a little bit. But the draper itself actually goes in with the ridges. So it's very flexible. It's not having to really move anywhere. Not only that though, but we really don't have any grain loss, and all these rocks in the field aren't harming at all anything. It's really cool. So we're not picking up as many rocks, which is really good because we want a good yield. So we just did that pass, so now I can get the grain cart in here. And the swath So the swath is actually auto-adjusted by the width of your header. If I ran it with a 45-foot head, it would go out a little bit more. Ran it with the 35-foot head, it may have it tight. And a 30-foot, definitely, you know, this would be the width of 30, right? So, it's very nice. I like it, and we're going to keep running. I got another pass to do up there and cut into the field, but we got the grain cart. At least the grain cart is now able to come in here, so I'm gonna do some more headlands, and I'll let you guys know what I think of really the ups and downs of this machine. What I like about this combine and the machine itself is everything you can kind of move. So I can move the monitor up and down so it's out of my way. I have clear visibility. Stay straight, Luca. I have clear visibility over there if needed. I also can open and close my door if needed. You have lots of room. Right, yeah, I'm still straight. You have lots of room in the cab, lots of space. We'll close the door now. It's dusty. Well, we can leave that sort of down. Leave that down. But definitely a lot more room to put things. You got cup holders. It's amazing. I'm going 6 miles an hour, and this machine is not hesitating whatsoever going 6 miles an hour. It is going highly, very smooth. You can have a whole set of everything. You have a clear visibility of stuff. I'm about 60% full. This holds about 400 bushels, factory style. My other S780 that is in the dealer right now, that does not run on tracks, I'm thinking of repurchasing because, well, we're gonna have to say goodbye to it. Definitely has its ups and downs, but like I said though, it's a machine I would definitely recommend buying, especially this one on tracks. I mean, there's just so many options to it. We had water that just went through there. That was water, guys. A lot of it. That was all water. That was not me. Aside from all that, now that we're doing the headlands and stuff, definitely thank you to Custom Modding for all this. He's done a great job with the header and a great job with the combine. This is a 26-foot auger on the pipe. There is options. You can have a 22, the 27, or 26, I should say. You have the 28, and then you have the extension to it as well that adds another, I think, like 4 or 5 feet. So you can run it with a 50-foot head. Not only that though, but there are header trailers that are coming very shortly that is going to be branded Demco. But I really do like this machine. So we have one more pass, and I'm gonna have the grain cart come on over. So Jim's gonna come on over. We'll go about 4.5, just to go easy. Why don't you run 4? Just so we know what we are doing and setting this up of going straight. So we're just gonna go straight, and we're gonna see how well this unloads on the go. Get the camera. I couldn't get the camera on fast enough. I always get confused with it, but we are going about 4 miles an hour right now. I got the door open so you guys can get a little bit better view. But I lifted the monitor up so I can see a little bit more, and it's a lot easier knowing how this machine works now. But cruising around 4.5 now, and it unloads like really fast. I'm not having to do anything. Only problem being is that the beacon lights are still on, but it's okay. No, so we are going decently fast right now. I'll go ahead and take over and turn the beacon off, and I'll close the door. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it. Back at 6. So we're gonna go up and down the field like normal. Nothing is not normal about it. It's just the fact how we normally like to go on an angle, I guess, with a draper belt. It just helps better feed in the crop. Now here's the area where water got in, and we got a little bit of water damage to our crops, if that's a word. So it didn't at all germinate because of all this. So that was exciting of a crop. It was a great crop that year. Not. We got another ripper, I think, too, but compared to our auger style headers, normally this is a lot better feeding. I love how the reel actually flips over, so it's really getting a good dig when it helps feed in the crop. I wouldn't say dig, but when it really helps feed in the crop, it really helps, you know, when you're doing it. There are some advantages of the auger style head. It's smaller, but the advantages with this header is it's a draper. It helps feed in better. So that's about it, but I'm excited. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye. So I decided to come out here since they kicked me out of the combine so I can get a good shot. We're going roughly 4 miles an hour right now, but I'm out here, I'm checking the crop, and everything looks pretty good. It's feeding in. I'm just making sure that Nate doesn't have anything that's having anything that we should adjust, basically. But it seems like I've been kicked out of the new one. I have to go run this wrinkly one. It's not so bad, but there is one thing. This does have a shorter auger. This has the 22.5-foot auger. That one has the 26. So this would be interesting with the 40-foot head. Have a little handle. We've done it before. There is a slate extension. 2 feet, 1 feet. Good. So the reason why I'm running this header on this combine in this just horrible area, the yields are right, but I'm running the wind system on it. So the wind system really helps pick up the crop or help feed in the crop to the actual header. The stuff like right over here is really bad, but with this style head, like I said, with the system, the wind system, and not just the wind system, but the wind bar itself, really helps get, you know, the crop in there, and I like it. I definitely I can't run it without it. I can't run a carry wind system without this. I am never ever running this auger belt ever again. This header is just, it beats it. So I'm running at 6 miles an hour and it's still doing really well. All the crops are going in. Excuse me, but I think all our new headers will have a wind system, because this is a really good head. I would use this probably for everything that I will be farming on. But this is a smaller field, so I think I'm going to be just using this head just to open up that big field over there and testing out somewhere. But I mean, it's eating it. It's just eating the crop. And a huge thanks, like I said, to Custom Modding. He made a really great mod with this, and I am going to definitely be using this a whole lot. We do still have the auger belt heads, but probably what we'll do, because the way I mean, this is crazy expensive. We spent a lot of money on this, but it was worth it, because we really didn't know what we were expecting. I just wanted a head to try out. So this was pre-ordered a while back ago. I ran a draper belt, you guys saw my time lapse, but it didn't have the reel. And I liked that one, but the yield wasn't as good, and I think that's because now that I do, I definitely saw a lot of things I had to change on here that I didn't have to do because I wasn't taught how to do it. So I guarantee the last header I used, it worked really well. But this header, it beats it because I know how I'm using it. So even with this like muddier patch and stuff, I mean, look at that. That's just, that stuff really hasn't planted. And I already got like 2,000 liters, so 40 bushels in there. It's really good. Now, let's see, without me crashing into anything. Oh yeah, that'll work. We have enough room. It'll work. So, well, I'll see you guys a little bit later when I'm not quite farming. Harvesting back and forth. So we got both fields opened up. This field is actually doing really well compared to a few years ago. Because I remember we had a whole big patch in here, and it's probably going to be more in the middle of the field of where the yield would not be comfortable, and we're sliding, and I gotta concentrate. As I was saying that, one of the big advantages with this is this draper belt system is a lot different than our normal auger style header. The 9870 I was more afraid of not running as well, but the horsepower wise, with this 740 FD header that we bought with the carry wind system, I was originally going to run it on our other S780, but this one, this S780 that we're demoing, this is brand new. This is by a completely different modder. It is brand new to me. I never ran this machine whatsoever. This is brand new. There's so many different features. This is the brand new 2022 model. So it has a different beacon light system, tracks on it, and it's different. Not only that though, but running wise, I can run this all day if I wanted to. It's very comfortable. I'm going about 4 miles an hour, and so far I haven't even lost really any grain. It's doing just so much better. But not only that, but I'm running this for a ton of hours, and there's really been no issues. Now, I will say, I did notice that the auger actually is different. The auger stands completely out. So, you may want to open your door to get a good angle. That Demco 1300 is great, but these two machines, 3 machines, the header, the combine, and the grain cart is by Custom On It. So huge thanks. He did an excellent job. But aside from that, I don't get to lift the mantra because we're not gonna need it. Because my camera decided not to record that whole thing, I am slightly going to repeat myself. This carry wind system for sure does a lot better job than without it. It does work. And not only does it work, but it actually helps better feed in all the short crop. So I don't think I'll ever run a header without it. It's a lot better, and so is our crop divider. Our crop divider really helps. Oops, stuff not back in there. Crop divider really helps keep, you know, the header in line, and we know where it is and stuff. There's no big, like, you know, where it's the other side of the head. No, it keeps it in line as well as possible, along with, it's not, it's just unbelievable. It's speechless. I'm speechless. The flexing of the header could be a bit different. Reason being is because of our feeder house. So this combine's in its feeder house doesn't have the ability really to bend. So that part is different. But other than that, I mean, we have a lot already. Just in 2 passes, this is a lot more than the S780. Mind you, this one has a bit more capacity now that we have the lovely carry big top, the Mauer extension to it, but I mean, this is shorter than what's over there. Where are we getting 3,000 in just 2.5, like not even 2.5 rounds. It's a lot better. See, that's the part. You actually tilting your reel way down does help. I don't know how. Now I have this 1 round to go, and our reel is really low for some odd reason. Let me bump that up just a little. There we go. So I'm gonna go do the headlands. We're going about 6 miles an hour. That's fine, but this is the stuff I like to be harvesting. It is May. We are planting. I am doing what I do on this farm really just to get moving and get these equipment going, and this is what we do on our farm. We don't like to do it on this farm, but it's what we have to do and get the crops out. So not all the fields have this type of crop, but we're gonna fill in the grain bins, and I have to contract and get ready. So because not all the fields were harvested last spring, last spring, we didn't plant really right away. So we had a lot less planting to do, because the other crops that we did harvest last spring, we were able to plant into and use as a no-till situation. The crops that we didn't harvest, really, that became, it gets confusing. Anyway, mainly is we're the odd number that has to do the 2 sets of crops to make it easier, so we run the machines and get everything out on the field as quick as possible. So basically, the stuff we're kicking off right now in the spring, technically summer, we'll also be harvesting in the fall towards the following year. Or, I'm sorry, the spring the following year. So the crop is the same on the fields every year, because we rotate them. Makes sense? So in the fall, we'll be harvesting corn on this field, but next year in the spring, we'll be harvesting soybeans. So depending on when we harvest them, we'll either get tillage done, or we'll have to no-till plant and plant another crop into it to keep the nutrients in. It's a strange way of doing something, but it's a lot easier, and I am loving this header. This is by far the header outness, and here we are harvesting with this header. I really actually never thought that this would come out this quickly, even though I stressed it enough I couldn't wait for it. I was not expecting any of this. This is a lot better than what I was thinking of, that's for sure. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was like a 2-part video, but I wanted to show you guys more on the header and stuff. Customizations and stuff, I will go over the header and combine at a future reference video, so that will be coming out very shortly. But as of right now, this will be coming out probably later on, and I don't know, catch you guys later. But I gotta finish up this field. We're almost done. Just go like really fast, 6 miles an hour, and not hit any tile inlets, and we're good. But I don't know, tell me what you think in the comments. Comment down below what you guys think about this. Do you like running this draper belt? Do you think I should use it in all the episodes, or do you want to go from an older style to new style and watch it transform? Because sadly, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go from 2018 till about now. It will go really fast. Right now, it's 2018. So this header, specifically this header, will be at the dealership waiting along with the other combine and corn header. So I'm going to be doing what he done a long time ago. And pretty much that. I mean, there's nothing else I can say really, but I'll be playing his series from 2018 all the way up to now. So you will see all these videos coming out with the demos and stuff coming out, and it'll be amazing. And I'll build Larson Farm, and I can use this exact header. It'll be a 45-foot header though, but it can have the carry wind system on it. I love it. Love it. I don't think I'll ever go back to the old ones. Like, so much better. You get it done better. And I like it. I like the cover up. It looks really good on the 9870. Let me know, what does this look better on? The 9870 or an S780? Let me guys know in the comments. Subscribed. Half of you guys really haven't subscribed. 3/4 of you guys haven't subscribed. That's just really sad. There's no rhyme or reason why I can't have like 3,000 subscribers. No rhyme or reason. I have well over 10,000 views, and yet though somehow I have less than 100 subscribers. There's just no reason for it. Subscribe, share it, and click the notification bell so you won't miss any upcoming videos that will be released, live streams, stuff like that. I don't know. I thought 50 was cool, but we can do better. We gotta show that we can do better. So, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Luca out. Oh my dear. I don't think I can ever leave this combine. I wanna stay in this one, but this is the wrinkly one. I wanna go back. I wanna go back to the other one. It's sad to see it go. I don't want this to go. I love this machine too much. Back to harvest.